What's going on YouTube? DJ here with Roku here, bring you another video. This will probably be, the video at the end of the year, man. And this will be the final video that I upload once I get everything done and edited for all these other videos. As you guys can see here, we have the big boss. This is the Lenovo Legion Go 2 Z2E version. This is not the regular Z2. This is Z2 Extreme. 2 years ago, when I really started making like content for this channel, it was really because of this guy here. This is of course the Lenovo Legion Go 1, and like here I am. I'm sitting at 370 something subscribers. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate the shit out of you guys. Like, I really do. I really should have started making videos when I had the Steam Deck, when I got that back in 2022 or 2021, whenever I got it, I can't remember. But I didn't, and started making videos with the Steam Deck. Then that transformed into like just gaming content in general, whether it be Sparking Zero, or any of these other games that I've been playing. But majority of my content that you guys watch on this channel, as my analytics and stuff show, has come from this guy. So this, the last few videos that you see this year will be from the Legion Go. You won't see any more Legion Go 2 videos until the new year. That is when I will start uploading gameplay and stuff like that from this bad boy here. So without further ado, let's crack this open. So as you guys know, like I said, it does run the Z2 Extreme chip. And everything else honestly is still pretty much kind of the same as the standard Legion Go 1. I'm trying to find something to just open this with. Everything is still kind of the same. Like, we have the same 8.8-inch screen. We have the same 144 refresh rate, except this time it's VRR. We've got, I'm trying to find something to open this with while I kind of just run down the specs. We've got fingerprint sensor added. We still have the same two, there we go. We still have the same two USB-C ports and stuff like that. 32 gigabytes of RAM versus the 16 gigabytes of RAM, and the 1 terabyte of storage. I'm not going to set this up here right now. I'll probably turn it on just to kind of, do a first turn on, but that's about it. Other than that, no videos until after I get everything transferred over. I am going to clone my SD card because I'm selling my Legion Go 1. I don't want to too much start over when it comes to that. But here we go. Look at that bad boy there. Oh my God. So this, of course, as you see, was an open box Legion Go 2. It says it was in excellent condition. And man, they really made a lot of stuff hard. Okay. So they said it was excellent condition, which, I'm happy. There is the charger. If you guys don't already have a charger, but like I said, I'm selling that Legion Go 1. Oh, let's take this bad boy out. Oh, man. So I did check earlier. Hope I did not turn this computer on. I did check earlier as far as the warranty and stuff went. And there is, I think it's like on the highest warranty from what I saw, which is really cool. I'm just looking at it to see. This looks like it is a dock, like a cardboard dock, which... I guess it's cool. I'm just gonna set this off to the side. I'm not gonna mess with that right now. I don't need a cardboard dock. So let's go ahead and slide this bad boy out. Here is the new carrying case that comes with it. First, let's turn this over and show you guys what this is all about. So this is kind of just, I guess, showing you the different ways that you're able to play. Right, you have your FPS mode here, which I hardly ever used, but I will show videos on that, of course. This is detachable, I guess, docked version, and then handheld. So just the different ways that you are able to play your Lenovo Legion Go, and then of course charging and power and stuff like that. Down here is the carrying case. So I don't have my my Legion 1 Go my Legion Go 1 case with me right now. It's somewhere off somewhere. I like the way this feels. I've seen videos of people saying that they don't like this. I like it. I like the way that feels. I really do. It doesn't feel bad, actually. Let's see, throw that to the side. What is under here? No, yeah, this doesn't feel too bad. I guess you can hype this up. Oh, cool. Here's the puck. I have the. Here is the first puck. As you guys can see the difference, there's like a little, I guess, little latch right there to keep it more secure. Other than that, it kind of looks the same. Put the other puck off to the side. We'll put this puck off to the side. See what else is in here. What is this? This is the other piece that goes on the controller when you go into FPS mode. So that's cool. Yeah, I like this. I actually really do like this pouch. It feels fine to me. So, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'll keep it. I haven't decided yet. I haven't decided if I'm going to keep it or sell it when I sell the Legion Go 1. So here is, wow, this feels amazing. So I did feel this at Best Buy a few weeks ago. I did. But it was like connected to like the little stand thingy, and wow, this feels amazing. Holy shit, this feels amazing. It does feel a little bit heavier than this one. I will say that, but wow, the controllers, the texture. It's like a matte finish on this one versus the plasticky feel on the first one. And wow, this feels awesome. I'm just touching the shit. Now, like I said, this was an open box, so I will have to inspect the hell out of it, like as far as turning it on and playing with it and stuff, and make sure that everything is okay. That feels fine. The kickstand feels fine. Like I said, I really love these controllers. Holy shit. These feel great. This trigger over here kind of feels, I don't know. No, yeah, I guess it feels fine. The D-pad, as you can see, the difference between the two, I'll set this one up as well. Side by side, if you guys can see that. But, yeah. So, now, of course, you can use the Legion Go 2 controllers on the Legion Go 1 and the Legion Go 1 controllers on the Legion Go 2. You can do that. And that it's actually an issue of, I saw like earlier with people kind of returning the device and tricking Best Buy and stuff like that. However, this is a taller device than this one. So if you put these controllers on this, the controllers are going to be, they're not going to be flush. And then these aren't going to be flush either. They're going to have the device kind of poking out more. Whereas the controllers will poke out more on this one if you swap the controllers. But, you know, that's a whole nother thing. The joystick. So when I first messed with this at Best Buy and I was playing with it, like the joystick, the right thumbstick, was just, it felt awkward to me, and I don't know if it's because I just didn't have it fully in my hand. So this is kind of how I play the Legion Go 1, right? My thumbs just, bam, it's so simple and easy. And I had an issue when I did the Legion Go 2, so kind of, okay, so it does feel weird. So I kind of want to put it just a little bit up versus kind of bringing it down. Now, it doesn't feel that bad, but if I'm going to do it normal, it's going to be like this, and that feels weird. So I do have to bring my thumb just a little bit. The trackpad does also feel a little bit lower, but it also is a bit smaller and more centered than over here. And it just feels nicer. It feels so much nicer. This kind of feels like it wanted to be glass, but it couldn't be glass. And this just feels like the controller. Like, it just feels great. The side buttons don't feel as intrusive either, versus over here. Like, right, because I'm grabbing this, I can feel these buttons pressed up right here, right? And I never liked that. I've never liked that. But I got used to it within like the first month or so. Over here, I don't feel them. I don't feel these buttons right here. I don't at all. I mean, no, yeah. Oh, and that trackpad just feels so, the trackpad feels so much better to hit over here versus over, oh my, yeah, the trackpad is just literally aligned with my middle finger. So like, I don't have to reposition it. Whereas over on this side, if I'm holding it like this, like I do have to kind of shift my finger up a little bit just to get to that trackpad. Whereas over here, it's like, it's right there. It's a simple, wow. Yeah, that feels so much better. The D-pad, I'm not a huge D-pad user. Like when it comes to fighting games, I know a lot of people are. Me personally, I just like whatever. I suck at fighting games. So I honestly use the thumbstick. But yeah, let's go ahead and power it on. Let's kind of see what we got going on here. I really hope I didn't get ripped off and this is like the Z2 version instead of the Z2E, right? Because that would suck. We'll kind of turn this on too, just to see the difference between the screens as well. All right, so this is kind of loading up over here. So I'm gonna let it kind of do its thing. Like I said, I am planning on cloning the drive. I did grab a tempered glass screen protector for this device. It says it's for the Legion Go 2, so I'm hoping that it fits the Go 2. I also grabbed a case here for the Go 2 as well. We'll kind of open this while before we head into the spec difference between the two, and we can kind of get off the video. I don't want to make the video super long, which is why we're not going to go through the whole setup process and stuff like that. But here is the case that I grabbed for the Go 2. It's a rubber side. It's a rubber a rubber case, so that feels, actually it doesn't feel too bad. Like I said, I don't use the FPS mode too much, so this will be fantastic for me just to use it as a handheld console, which I really love. And then of course I grabbed this. Oh shoot. I grabbed this, which is a SSD enclosure. So I'll remove the SSD from here, put it in here, and then I'll connect it to this, and then I'll clone from here to here, and I'll let it do this thing late tonight. And so by tomorrow I can start messing with this, and then sometime next week I'll start doing videos and stuff on that. So that's that. So as far as the difference between the two, for anyone out there who hasn't gotten a handheld system and you're really wanting one, look, yes, there's Steam Deck, there is the ROG, the ROG Ally, the Ally X, the Xbox Ally, the Xbox Ally X, the Go S, the Go, two Go S's, one with Steam, one with Windows, that have the Z2 Go, and then the Go S with the Steam and Windows that have the Z1 Extreme. And then of course there's this one, there's MSI Claw A8i and all that. I can't tell you anything about those other devices other than the Steam Deck, which is a phenomenal device. I've had the Steam Deck before, and like I said, when this came out, I instantly knew, like, this is the way that I wanted to go, because I had this before I had my desktop that's sitting back here, which you guys can't see. So this was really my introduction into full-on Windows full-on Windows PC gaming, right? Playing any game that I really wanted to. Because you do have limitations on SteamOS, so just keep that in mind. Now, you can flash SteamOS to either one of these devices, but just remember, SteamOS does have its limitations. It's not bad, but if you're like me, like, I like to play games like Battlefield, Call of Duty, like on the go, because my family and friends play those games a lot. And with SteamOS, like, you can't play those games, and you have to do a lot of tinkering with SteamOS as well. So you got to keep that in mind. SteamOS really will open your mind to, like, a lot of the back end stuff when it comes to like the inside is of changing shit or whatever. So like on my desktop, like, I'm running a 3070, you know, nothing too extravagant. I love it. I really love it, but I cannot spend my days up here playing my game 24/7. I have kids that require, I don't want to say require me, but they want me downstairs and to just be around them in their presence and stuff like that. My son plays this a lot. Like, he will grab this and he will hop on Game Pass, which I don't think is like a native app for SteamOS. He'll grab this, hop on Game Pass, and will like just start playing the games that he wants to play on there. And I like to sometimes just sit down there while they're watching TV. I'll sit there, I'll pop in one headphone on one side, and I'll just play a game or whatever, whether it be Call of Duty, Battlefield. I've been playing Where Winds Meets, Master Duel, Arc Raiders, you know, all the games that you guys have seen on this channel. Now, I will say emulation is great on here as well, but I haven't really run emulation and stuff like that. But anyways, like I said, if you're deciding between either of these two because of the price difference, stuff like that, I kind of just want to read off the specs here. So this one, of course, Z1 Extreme, Z2 Extreme, 16 gigabytes of RAM, 32 gigabytes of RAM. It's shared RAM. So it's shared RAM between video and like just system RAM, stuff like that. So keep that in mind. IPS LCD OLED with VRR. This goes up to a 1600p display. This one goes up to a 1200p display. I've never used the 1600p resolution on this device. I used to use only 1200, and then the 1000p came out, so I've stuck to 1000p. Is probably what I'm going to stick to over here. 144 hertz, like I said, but like I said, this is VRR. This one isn't. This is the 49.2 watt hour battery. This is a 74 watt hour battery. I don't mind the battery over here. I'll be honest with you. Like when it comes to handhelds, I don't mind battery life because it's a handheld. Like I've played with handhelds since I was a fucking kid. You know, Game Boys, Game Boy Advance, Micro, all that. So that doesn't bother me. Remember, those are back in the days you had to have actual AA batteries and fucking swap them out and stuff like that. That doesn't bother me. Playing plugged in, I don't do that either. Why would I have a handheld to play plugged in? You know what I'm saying? Like if I have a handheld, I'm moving around my house. I'm taking it on the go with me. I take it to my in-laws' house. I take it when I gotta go anywhere, honestly, because I need my game with me. I need something to kind of keep me sane. Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.3, and 2 USB 4 Type C on both. The weight on this one says 1.88 pounds, and this is 2.03 pounds, so it's slightly heavier, and it's with the controllers. Windows 11, and this one, of course, the power button is, of course, bigger. It has a fingerprint sensor, so keep that in mind as well. No fingerprint sensor over here, fingerprint sensor over here. That's going to be a great addition for me because I don't like constantly putting in the passcode, which it's not like a hassle. It's just I'd rather just log in via boop, you know, whatever. They both will be able to run the Xbox full screen experience. I'm gonna tell you right now, I've ran Xbox full screen experience on this since September, and then I took it off probably at the end of November, beginning of December. It's not the greatest thing. I really wish somehow SteamOS was able to be put on Windows or just something like SteamOS, because Xbox full screen experience really ain't that great. So kind of keep that in mind. But yeah, that's really the difference between the two. Like I said, I'm going to be testing this a lot, see what the battery life is, see what settings I have to set. I've seen great things, not only out of this, but out of the Z2 regular Z2 version. So also just remember that if you are thinking, you're like, oh, screw the Z1, I want a Z2 and Z2 Extreme. Remember, they're two different chips. The Z2 version, I believe, comes with 16 gigabytes of RAM, unless you get it from Costco, which I don't know how often they drop that version, but that has 32 gigabytes of RAM. I've seen people do videos with the Z2, the regular Z2, and like, it's phenomenal. It really is. So let's see, unlock your mic. What if I don't want to log in? Do I have to log in? I guess I do have to log in. Yeah. So you have to log in over here. All right, let me log in, show you guys, some of the screen, and then we'll kind of get to the end of the video. All right, so it kind of took a minute, but this is finally up and open. I will say this, during the process, I've heard the fans kind of start to kick up, like, and I don't know if that's like an issue with the device or anything. I have time to return it or whatever. This isn't being sold until like late next week or whatever. So if this doesn't work out and I'm not able to find another one, I'm just gonna keep my Go 1. It's as simple as that. And I don't know, like, can you guys hear that? Like, the fans are just, and I don't know why. Like, I don't know if that's like I don't know if that's a defect or something. But let's do this here just to kind of compare the screens. Let's open up the internet. This looks, the blacks are blacks over here versus over here. So that looks awesome. Okay, so we'll just let's just search for a Legion Go video, a Legion Go 2 video. All right,
the Legion Go 2 is here with an all-new OLED display.
All right.
AMD Ryzen Z2
so if you guys can hear that, I mean, you're not going to be able to tell the difference like I am. Maybe you can. I got the brightness on both of them turned all the way up. So I kind of just want to, I got the brightness and the volume turned up because I kind of want to hear what it sounds like over here as well. So we'll kind of turn this one up.
CPU does put out some decent performance, and I understand that a lot of people were expecting a little more out of the Z2 Extreme, but for what Lenovo has put together here, I think this is one of the best handheld devices.
And then we'll kind of play it again over here.
Yeah, I've already posted one video.
Definitely sounds better over here. Definitely sounds better, and it definitely looks better. The blacks over here definitely look a whole, like, if you guys can see right here how dark it is here, like right here, right? And then it kind of gets lighter just because of the way that I guess the video does or whatever. Versus over here where it's lighter and it's still lighter, right? So obviously the blacks are blacker and stuff like that because of the OLED screen or whatever. I'm not gonna turn on HDR yet because apparently there's a whole like calibration to it and stuff like that to make it just look a whole lot better. So once I do that, I'll go ahead and of course throw a video. I'll set this off to the side real quick and I'll kind of, like I said, we'll go one more time over just the hardware. As you guys can see, my little greasy ass hands are getting fingerprints everywhere. So thumbsticks, of course, ABXY. We have the Legion buttons, right? We have the Legion space button, and then we have the side button here, which is super snappy as opposed to over there. On the Go 1, we have our like pause button type of thing, select. I call them pause and select still, just from older days. And then this button here takes you back to your desktop. And this one, of course, is your app switcher launcher or whatever thing. This comes in handy if you're really running the the Xbox shit. It'll really come in handy. As you see, like I said, I don't know, maybe that the fans was just tweaking earlier. I have no idea, but yeah, guys, fucking look, just look at the trackpad versus this trackpad over here. I already got something stuck in there. I don't want that to get stuck. This trackpad right here versus, I don't know where this trackpad is. Is the trackpad enabled? Let me see. No, it's not. That's why I wasn't doing that. Okay, trackpad. All right. That sounds weird. I do not like the vibration. What? This. All right, so I'm not gonna lie. I think, yeah. Look at the way this one moves over here, kind of stuttery, versus this one, which is just so fucking fluid. The only thing is that vibration is ass. And there goes the fans again. Like I said, I don't know, maybe something's wrong with it. Oh, because the vibration mode is set to it's set to FPS. I guess there's different vibrations. I don't know if that works for the track, if like these different modes work for trackpads. Let's see. Nope. It's just the same. I do not like the trackpad vibration. I don't know if something's... I don't know. I'm going to have to go mess with the with the one at Best Buy again and see if the vibration is the same. You guys let me know if you have one. It feels like bullets are being like bullets are being shot. Like it's kind of like a... I don't know. This is more... Right? I don't know if y'all can hear that, but it's like a... And this one's like a... I really hope nothing's wrong with this device. That's all I'm going to say. I really hope nothing's wrong. Like I said, the fans kick up, has kicked up again. And I don't know. Yeah, it's set to smart fan. Efficiency. Currently in a DC unplugged mode. Let's set this to performance. And... Uh-oh, what did I do? I don't like that. Can y'all hear that? Look. I don't know if y'all can hear that. But I don't like the way that sounds. All right, let's flip this over and then we'll flip this over and then I promise we'll be done. I just keep, whatever. All right, so scroll wheel, and then of course the back buttons are smaller versus these buttons. These are definitely bigger and of course plasticky. You see, here goes the fans again. And I don't know if just because it's installing but yeah, I don't think I've ever had that issue over here. Like I said, I'm gonna monitor and see what's going on with that. If it's a defect or anything like that, we'll be taking it back and hopefully able to get another one. Versus having to keep the Go 1. But yeah, I don't like that vibration. I really don't. I really don't like the way that the vibration sounds. That's just me. But yeah. So anyways, y'all, that's it for the video. I really, really love the way this feels. Yeah, got it. Cancel. I agree. All right, cool. So, yep, there we go, guys. This is the Lenovo Legion Go 2 unboxing, kind of comparison to the Legion Go 1. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I will definitely see y'all in the next one. I am out. Peace. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.